Good evening, PLP family. I stand before you tonight to introduce to you someone that I have known for some 30+ years. As a matter of fact, he was my high school sweetheart right on this property. But I was 14 years old. This gentleman has never been afraid of hard work. He is passionate when it comes to his strong love for Bermuda and Bermudians. And he may not know this, but every morning I see him praying for Bermuda and the leadership of his fellow cabinet colleagues. It reminds me of the words that I read once that was spoken by the late President Abraham Lincoln, who said, "I was forced to my knees by the overwhelming thought that I had nowhere else to go." This man is a man of honesty, integrity, and fairness. He has a kind spirit, but is also, for those of you that know him, not afraid to tell you exactly what is on his mind. So ladies and gentlemen, PLP family, friends, without further delay, I introduce to you your candidate for constituency number 16, Pembroke East Central, and my husband, Mr. Michael Weeks.
You're in, you gotta take it. Make your mind up, son, and face it, because warriors don't cry. I know lots of folks will hate you, and not because they want to, but sometimes they don't even know why. So don't watch the crowd. The duty is to be loud. Believe in what you're doing and feel proud.
Good evening, everyone. Now, before I get started, I must say that when my wife was 14, I was a gentleman. Yes? Let's get that straight. All right? All right, thanks, hon. That's exactly what you said. To Madam Premier and Honorable Paula Cox and her husband, my fellow PLP candidates, my family, my mom, my sisters, everybody's here. Thanks for coming. And our friends, good evening. I chose that song because we heard a lot of stuff over the last couple of weeks, and I was saying to myself that we can't afford to watch that crowd over there. It started off being the UBP, then some kind of secret report came out, and there was BDA, and now before us, we got the OBA. Don't watch that crowd. Listen to me, right? We're proud of the PLP. Thank you. And despite what they say about us, we, the Progressive Labour Party, stand for social justice and equality. So things may not always happen when people want them to do, because when we deal with those kind of things, that was never done before, or very little of it that was done before, we take time, energy, and effort. So I implore those that have said that they may not vote. I want everybody to leave here tonight to go home, call your friends, call your family. I want us to come out strong on Monday. Strong on Monday. I want to see you green. I even heard that somebody's having a rally tonight somewhere else. I would like to take a couple of buses or people wearing green tonight and just take a drive-by. Yeah. A socially conscious drive-by. We just go over there, just take our hats and just throw them over there. Yeah. How that sounds? Now think about it, because once we have our party, in another hour or so, and we have some libations, some people that's libated, because, but I'm not going to repeat a lot of what other people said about social things about dealing with, but I will talk in particular about my constituency, Pembroke East Central. And I must pause a minute and give homage to Brother Nelson Bass, because I followed him. Just when I became the MP, a lot of the gun violence and crime escalated. Those of you remember. Just as I walked in, I looked around and said, oh man. And I thought about sometimes walking around, talking to my constituents, trying to come up with ideas as to what can we do. There was a time I used to go home to my wife, and I asked her, what did I do? What did I get myself into? And she would remind me that warriors don't cry. Yeah, so I had to get back out there and do what I had to do. And what we have done up in Pembroke East Central in particular, we have paved some roads, we have put lights up, we have put CCTV, we have done all those things that I promised that I will do when elected. There is still much to be done. We have done things like build walls and try to get jobs for those that need jobs. And we have free food centers in Pembroke East Central, in and around my constituency. On Monday nights, we have free food for those that can't afford up St. Monica's Church, up on St. Monica's Road. Tuesdays, we have free food on Parsons Road at Evening Light Church. And on Wednesdays, we have free food at St. Augustine's. That's on St. Augustine's Hill. For those that's from the area like me, Smithfield. That's the hill I walk across from Parsons Road up the hill here. Going toward the car. Going toward the car. Yeah, I know where it is, but I'm just a little, lights in my eyes, a little shell shocked. But I'm all right. I'm doing all right. Oh, and I just heard somebody's voice, and while I'm up here, because he is my friend, Mr. Commissioner, and I have to cover his back. Earlier, he called off the premiers, but he didn't call off the dam. How can he not call the dam? The dam's my girl. All right, so I got you? All right. So as I finish, I'm not going to talk long, but I just want to say that we have done a lot in our constituency, and especially our seniors. I also the seniors high on my list because they are truly the pillars of our community. They are truly the pillars of our community. Somebody give me a clap. Yeah, help me out. Yes, I mean, we have done things like the seniors tea. We have done things like looking at a community action plan to try to help seniors, especially those who live by themselves, to help to secure their homes, show them that we, who are now running the country that they paid for us, that we still care for them. So we're helping them to keep their homes free from crime. But as I go up the stage, make no mistake that this man here, Michael Weeks, that born and raised on Peaksfield. Those of you that know where Peaksfield is, right? I promised to do, and I will continue to do. I will take care of the issues of Pembroke East Central, constituency number 16, and our country as a whole, right? Uptown, downtown, all around town. That means everywhere. It's my promise to you. As I go off, I want those that may not have seen my quarterly newsletter. My quarterly newsletter, our quarterly newsletter says, one street corner at a time. So I heard that music, so that's my cue to get off. From PLP, all the way.